You're here because you are so excited for Christmas and want to experience the holiday cheer in Europe. Well, I don't blame you, because the Christmas markets in Europe are absolutely magical. Today, I'm going to answer some of the most asked questions about the Christmas markets and even share some of my tips and tricks that I wish I knew before I went last year. You'll love this. So ho ho, hold on tight. Let's dive in. Where are the Christmas markets? The European Christmas markets happen all over Europe, and each country and each town all have something special and unique about their own market. Some of the biggest Christmas markets in Europe are located in France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic, and Hungary. But there are so many other Christmas markets all over the continent. Some are small and quieter for a more relaxed and quaint feel, while others are big and loud and full of tourists for a more hectic and bustling feel. Both types of markets have their pros and cons. Some days I really enjoyed the energy of the Nuremberg market, and other days I was thankful for a less touristy vibe like in Belgrade, Serbia. But pretty much anywhere you go in Europe, especially during the holiday season, you will run into fun festivities and holiday cheer. When are the Christmas markets open? Most of the markets in Europe are open from mid to late November through December, and sometimes even into early January. While there isn't one single website dedicated towards all of the Christmas markets in Europe, even though I think there should be, each market may have their own website with helpful information like dates and times. For example, Zagreb, Croatia's famous Advent market has a website attached to their tourism board, Visit Croatia. Another fun market that I really enjoyed was the market in Salzburg, Austria. I found the dates and times of that market through this website here. How do you get to the Christmas markets? You could either pick a few to visit and just fly into that city, or you can do what my friend and I did and we Christmas market hopped. We chose to fly into one city and then take trains and even a bus to the rest. The route we chose was flying into Berlin, then training south to Nuremberg, Munich, Salzburg, Ljubljana, Zagreb, Belgrade, and then eventually we flew out of London. It was truly a whirlwind of a few weeks, but ultimately it was the best decision for us because we wanted to explore many markets in one long trip. I personally recommend picking a few you definitely want to check out and bookmarking them on your phone using Google Maps to make navigating much easier. The public transportation system in Europe isn't challenging, and luckily the cities in Europe are very walkable. So just bookmark a few and then walk to them. Also, because cities in Europe are made to be walkable, chances are you stumbling upon a few markets while exploring are very high. If this is your plan, you should definitely choose your hotels, Airbnbs, or hostels strategically so you can be within walking distance. I generally prefer to be in the safest part of the city center. This will help to save money, which is great because that means more fun souvenirs. What do you do at the markets? One of the best things about the Christmas markets is that they truly are never boring. At a lot of the bigger markets, you could stroll through for hours and still not make a dent in seeing everything. There are so many cute little shops with handmade Christmas trinkets and souvenirs and decorations that you may just go broke because you'll want to buy everything. I personally tried to get an ornament from a market I went to in each country, and it was so fun shopping around and looking for my perfect souvenir. And if you get hungry from walking, just pop by at one of the many food booths available and try traditional food local to the area. My friend and I tried to be adventurous with our foods, and we even had fun making food reviews. I'll add some of those for your enjoyment next. And you can't enjoy some delicious food without a beverage to go with it. At the markets, there are so many fun drinks to try. I made it a goal to try all different flavors of mulled wine, and my favorites were definitely a blueberry gluhwein, an Aperol maracuja punch, and a delicious orange drink. Another great thing about these markets is that they are completely family friendly. If you have kids, sometimes there are areas, especially in Germany, called Kinderweihnachten, which translates to Children's Christmas. I'm not even sure I'm saying that right, but at least I tried. Here you can find more kid-friendly activities, sometimes small rides, and other fun things to do to make the Christmas magic come alive. And if you want to do something other than shop, eat, and drink, you can find ice skating, live music, and even some very unique Christmas shows to watch. There truly is something for everyone at these markets, and I cannot recommend visiting them enough. What foods and drinks are available to try at the markets? I honestly think that the food that I ate in Europe at these markets was some of the best food I've ever had. I tried currywurst in Germany for the first time, and I actually think I fell in love.
The sauce, the meat, the fries, absolutely chef's kiss. That is a solid 10 out of 10.
I also tried schnitzel in Austria, a garlic soup in Germany at the medieval market, frutule with chocolate in Croatia, and so much more.
We are here in Zagreb, Croatia, and I got some frutule, which is fried dough balls, but I got it with chocolate. I'm so excited. They look so good. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. This is bomb.
All right, what did we get?
Garlic soup. That's really yummy.
And then what's this?
Käseschmatzli, which is like cheesy noodles.
Nice, thank you.
Okay, I got a dough skewer and I'm so excited. It's like fried dough on a stick.
But you can't just have delicious food without amazing drinks. Some of the best holiday drinks I've ever had were while trying to keep warm at the markets.
We are in Salzburg, Austria, and maracuja is my absolute favorite thing to get in South America. I go crazy for it. And we found an April maracuja punch drink here, and I'm so excited to try it. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, that's so good. I might have to get another. No, I definitely will get another. That is so good.
The gluhwein in Germany was actually incredible, and sometimes even a lifesaver when the temperatures dropped to below freezing.
Okay, this is the Genderman Market, and I got Heidelbeer Gluhwein, which is like a blueberry mulled wine, so we're gonna try. It's very good. 10 out of 10.
What did you compare to yesterday's blueberry?
Oh, I like this one better.
Really?
This one's good. Cheers.
One of the best drinks to try, especially at the markets in Germany, is the Freudensagen Bull. This drink is basically just mulled wine with rum-soaked sugar added. It's a super fun drink to order and watch them make, but just be careful because it is hot to the touch, and I definitely burned my tongue on more than one occasion.
Okay, this is our legit Feuersagenbowl. They put rum on top and then lit it on fire. It's supposed to like melt the sugar.
On the 19th is breakfast.
Okay, I know I said the last one was the best, but I think my one.
It's funny nice.
It's just so authentic for the flames. That was so cool.
My best recommendation would be to search up the local food to try at the markets that you're at. Which markets are the best? I honestly had a great time at every single market I visited. You really can't go wrong spending the holiday season in Europe. But if I had to pick some of the best, I would say the market in Nuremberg was definitely a highlight of my trip. I'll get into more detail about this specific market later, but it was chaotic in the best way. Another market that I really enjoyed, even though I think I actually may have gotten frostbite, was the themed medieval market in Berlin. I love history, and something about this market just felt like you were stepping back in time. The food was traditional, the crafts were handmade, and just the overall vibes were 10 out of 10.
I like how they're smoking.
What was my favorite market? My favorite market was the Christkindl market in Nuremberg, Germany for so many reasons. First of all, my family on my mom's side has ancestry in Nuremberg, and her family tree actually dates all the way back to the 1600s. So naturally, I had to check out Nuremberg Old Town, and I'm so glad I did because it was such a cool place to visit, especially because of that connection. Second, this market is huge. This market is one of the oldest and most famous Christmas markets in the world. The booths seemed to stretch on for miles, and even when I thought I hit the end, there was always another cute little Christmas corner I hadn't explored yet. The food was absolutely incredible. I highly recommend the Veglas, which is like a sandwich made with amazing bread, 3 mini sausages, mustard, and sauerkraut. Even just thinking about the Veglas is making me hungry.
Okay, so we're in Nuremberg and we got Reststück Vegla mit Kraut. They're like the regular bratwurst. It's really good with the sauerkraut, and they're the perfect size for the roll.
Still so good. I think I dreamed about it last night, and so I just had to get it again. So I got the same thing in a matter of less than 12 hours. So excited. That's a good review right there.
Also, the traditional little crafts and goods made for the cutest little souvenirs, and it was so fun to shop around and look at everything. And the majority of these booths are selling things that are handmade, which makes it for the perfect Christmas gift. And lastly, just the culture and history of Nuremberg makes the Christmas season feel even more special and magical.
Okay, there's an old legend here in Nuremberg where an apprentice wanted to marry a blacksmith's daughter. So in order to prove himself, he actually created this gold ring behind me, which only the very most skilled blacksmiths were able to make. And then he actually did end up marrying the daughter because the blacksmith was so impressed. And the legend is that you turn the ring 3 times in order for good luck.
I 100% would come back to this Christmas market, and I hope you add it to your list too.
I just got into Nuremberg today, and we are at the Christkindl's market. And this place is huge. The stalls go on for like literal miles. Like, it just seems absolutely endless. But you have great views like this church, and great food, obviously. And of course, the gluhwein.
This section that we just walked through was huge and packed, and there was like live music and a giant church, and it's just so beautiful and quaint. It seems like there's a bunch of like little different ones, and they're all kind of connected. But what do you think?
This place is huge. I've definitely gotten lost. I feel like I need to use a GPS just to figure out which stall I want to go to. But I have to say that the arts and crafts section booths are definitely a lot artsier and more like handmade goods, I would say, which is kind of cool. We do love a good handmade craft.
Good souvenir shopping.
True. And good Christmas present shopping. So keep that in mind. Let's see your mug.
This is what it looks like.
You're coming home with me. I like that one.
And there you have it. Some of the most common questions about the European Christmas markets answered. But there are some smaller tips and tricks that come in handy to know before you go. Tips and tricks. 1. Bring cash. The majority of the stalls and gluhwein booths only take euros, and luckily a lot of the food and drinks are super cheap compared to the States. 2. You pay a deposit of about 2 euros for the mugs, and when you're done with your drink, you can either go back to return your mug and get your money back, or you can keep the mug. I chose to keep some of my mugs because they are so cute for Christmas and make the cutest souvenirs.
We are currently in Salzburg, Austria, and one of the best parts about these Christmas markets is that you get to keep the cute mugs. We're on the hunt for the cutest ones, and so far this one's pretty good. It's kind of cute. We're returning my fun mug. It's cute, but I think we can do better. Although if we can't, we'll be back.
3. Dress warm and have lots of layers. It gets very chilly outside, like a biting, bone-chilling cold some days. Sometimes it actually helped to stick hand warmers in my boots to keep my feet from freezing. 4. Wear good walking shoes. You will do lots and lots of walking. My friend and I averaged about 20,000 steps a day. Your feet will be tired, but I promise it's worth it. 5. Some of the markets have free entrance and others don't. It's always a good idea to check their website first. Honestly, I think I only paid to get into 1 or 2 markets, though the majority of them are free. 6. Use Google Maps to mark where all of the markets you want to go to are located, because seeing them all in one place will make it easier for you to bop around to all the different ones. 7. Use Google Translate to help you decipher what menus, maps, and signs are saying. This comes in handy when trying to order food at the very busy stalls, trying to navigate to your next destination, or even just knowing basic words so you can recognize them. And there you have it. Those are my basic tips and tricks for the European Christmas markets. Thanks for exploring Europe's enchanting Christmas markets with me. From the lights to the festive holiday treats, there's so much magic to soak in this time of year. If you have enjoyed this Christmas market guide, give this video a like, subscribe for more adventures, and let me know your favorite markets in the comments below. wishing you a very Merry Christmas.